yesterday I have given information about the uh, protozoa, phylum protozoa, including under the heading of the non-chordates. Yes, and how many classification of non-chordates? The classification of non-chordates is consist of, that is the first phylum, phylum protozoa. How many species of the protozoa? And the second phylum Porifera. Yes, second phylum Porifera. Third phylum Coelenterata, and fourth phylum Helminth, Nemathelminth. Next phylum Annelida. Next phylum Arthropoda, and next phylum after the Arthropoda Mollusca and chordates. These are the classification of invertebrates, first to last. But how many, that is the actually classes contain, phylum protozoa contains how many species? Near about 30,000 species present among the phylum protozoa. Porifera 5,000 species present found. Our next phylum, phylum Coelenterata, near about 10,000 species which is found in the fresh water and marine water also. Platyhelminth 10,000 species studied and found. Phylum Helminth, yes, Platyhelminth, platy means flatworms, near about 10,000 species also found in the phylum Platyhelminth. Nemathelminth, maximum species 12,000 species, yes, found Nemathelminth. Annelida species near about 9,700 species, Nemathelminth. And Mollusca near about the 80 Mollusca 45,000 species found among the found Mollusca. Next phylum Echinodermata, 5,500 species which is found the Echinodermata. Yes, Iris types. And last one, that is the chordates, hemichordates, near about the 70,000 species among the chordates. These are the data available, and that is the classification of the invertebrates. Yes, and other characteristics after the classification, that is important characteristics which may be including under the heading of phylum protozoa. Phylum protozoa, what is meant by the proto? Proto is nothing but the proto means is equal to first, yes, and zoa means that is the animal. Yes, first animal that is known as the protozoa. Yes, when are you observed in a Discovery Channel? At that time, you know how to grow the living organism on the earth. That is a big history. Yes, first components when you historical study about the living organisms, that is carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen and nitrogen. These are the very important characteristics related to the living organisms. Yes, so all living organisms made up of, yes, or grow from the carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen. These are the very important combination among the living organisms when you studied the history of living organisms. At that time, in our syllabus, that is the protozoa, first animals. Yes, first animals, and these animals are the unicellular animals. Protozoa is nothing but the unicellular organisms. Uni means first. Yes. Are single cell animals. Single cell animals, the best example, that is the amoeba. Yes, that is single cell animals. What is the important characteristics which are related to the phylum Protozoa? Yes, phylum Protozoa and its typical examples: number 1 amoeba, number 2 euglena, and number 3, which is the paramecium. Yes, these the typical examples under the protozoa. Yes, and what is the characteristics? What is its characteristics about the protozoa? These characteristics, yes, of external morphology of amoeba, external morphology of euglena, and external morphology and its identical characteristics of paramecium. These are the features of or comments or general characters of the protozoa. Yes, what is the important characteristics? And these are the found among the protozoa. Yes, and these animals mean that is the protozoa. General characters: protozoa is a primitive organisms. Protozoa is found in marine water, yes, or fresh water. It is a microscopic animals. Yes, it is free living parasites found inside the water. So that is the aquatic animals also. Yes, these animals are symmetrical or asymmetrical. And this type is symmetrical animals, two equal parts of that animals, that is known as symmetricals. And asymmetricals, that is the best example of amoeba. Two unequal parts, that is known as the asymmetrical. Both the characteristics are found inside the example of protozoa. And next, an important characteristics about the tissues. Yes, tissues absent. This is single cell animals. You know that is single cells. One unicellular or single cell animals. That is example amoeba, paramecium. Yes, and its reproduction occurs in diffusion. We is not actually idea about the reproduction of these. Of these examples. It is found in the fresh water, yes, and marine water also. It is encystment is common, yes, and intracellular digestion. These are the identical characteristics about the protozoa, and it is known as general characteristics of protozoa. We studied, that is the amoeba. Yes, amoeba. A-M-O-E-B-A, amoeba. This amoeba, what is the important character? Membrane. Outermost layer is known as the membrane, and these membrane are divided into two parts, which is the ectoplasm, and inner portion is known as the endoplasm. Yes, endoplasm. These are, and next, that is the contractile vacuoles. Vacuole are found inside these amoeba, and with the next, that is the food vacuoles, means it locomotory organs, that is the pseudopodia locomotory organs, and these capture the food with the help of the lobes. Pseudopodia means actual, it is not pseudo means that is false, podia means lobes. It actually change the position, that is pseudopodial locomotion, and capture the food and goes toward the digestion, that is extracellular digestion or intracellular digestion. Endoplasm, endo means inside these, yes, unicellular, pseudopodia, locomotory organs, and these are the identical characteristics or general characteristics of amoeba. Yes, it is the asymmetrical animals. It change the position or change the position. Next animals, that is the euglena. Yes, when you observe the euglena, which is the locomotory organs, that is the flagella. Flagella is the locomotory organs, means these animals move from one place to another place with the help of flagella, and these flagella help for the locomotion or locomotory organs. When you observe there are two types of the nucleus, micronucleus and macronucleus. Micronucleus is the small nucleus, macro maximum nucleus. Yes, more nucleus, large nucleus. It is the autotrophic, some animals, some that is it feed on the algae, and when you emergency these animals do not get the food at that time. Food, it indicates the phototrophic characteristics. Phototrophic characteristic, that is the receivers characteristics. It is also the ectoplasm, yes, and it is also the endoplasm, yes, and these are the pellicles outermost layer locomotory organs, that is the flagella. These are the identical characteristics present under the heading of the euglena. Yes, it is found inside the mud. Inside the mud regions, unicellular. Unicellular means single cell animals. It take locomotion with the help of flagella. Yes, flagella, two types of nucleus. Body is divided in two parts, ectoplasm and endoplasm. Yes, are these types of the identical characteristics of the euglena. Next one, that is the paramecium. When you observe the slipper-shaped animals, what is the locomotory organs of that animals? Yes, it is the small. What is this? That is the cilia. Yes, cilia is the locomotory organs. Locomotory organs means cilia help to one place to another place for the food feeding, for the reproduction, or for the movement or locomotion. That is the cilia is the locomotory organs of which animals? Paramecium. Yes. What is the identical characteristics? That is the contractile vacuoles are present. Contractile vacuoles found inside the paramecium. That is the food vacuoles. And it helps to capture the food with the help of vacuoles. Yes, means we capture food with the help of cilia and it sent forward to the food vacuoles. Yes, that is there are two types of nucleus, the large nucleus and small nucleus. Two nucleus, which is large nucleus and small nucleus. Yes, these two nucleus are present, and gullet organs, body is divided into two parts, ectoplasm and endoplasm. These are the identical characteristics which present inside the paramecium. Yes, and this paramecium is the best example of the phylum Protozoa. Yes, if you have any difficult to ask me about the general characters of Protozoa and the suitable examples. And next, that is the classification of the Protozoa. Yes, we will discuss in next period.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.